Up next, the storied front court assassin with multiple MVP trophies, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs, go up against the Miami Heat and their super elusive dribble penetrator, D-Wade. Up next.
And we see Tim Duncan getting himself loosened up. It's time for some hoops at the American Airlines Arena, home of the Heat, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Glad you could be with us for this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Manu and Jefferson on the wings. McDyess is out there with Duncan and Parker. And for the Heat, Wade and LeBron fill out the wings. Chris Bosh and Udonis Haslem down low. And Chalmers. This Heat team really had to ride D-Wade's shoulders last year.
Well, nothing new there, Kevin. I mean, they really leaned on him for a lot of things. Everything in the stat sheet was something Dwayne had to do: score, rebounding, assist, defense. I think some players got a little too used to leaning on him and expecting him to make every play.
Sometimes you stand around and wait for him to bail you out.
That's right, and you become a spectator instead of a playmaker.
Parker with Ginobili against Wade. Ginobili gets to Duncan. Takes it up. And he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a three-point play. And with their team building process, they were biding their time so they could reload this offseason. Now they're poised for big things, and they think a deep playoff push in the East. And he makes the free throw. Though they were bounced out, Clark, early in the postseason to the Suns, Duncan still showed he can be effective.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He saw a slight increase in his production and logged a lot of minutes in their two series. You know, when the games are on the line, he showed he can still go the distance.
Here's Bosh, the gorgeous reverse. Here's Parker. Backing him down is Duncan. Hanks it home. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night. But with that, you have to make sure you limit Duncan's minutes in the regular season.
Exactly. I mean, the Spurs are past playing just to make it into the playoffs, Kevin. They are looking for rings, and the best way to do that is to keep Duncan fresh come springtime.
Stolen by Ginobili.
He got too casual with the ball there, and it led to a steal.
And let's go to Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have for us?
Yes, Kevin, this Miami team, of course, has powerhouse potential as they've assembled King James, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh, an all-star cast. But it'll take some time for this new roster to gel, and the Heat know that the faster they can get on the same page, the better their chances of winning a championship. Back to you guys.
Yeah, building chemistry on the court will be their focus. Thanks, Doris. Here's Chalmers. Pass to Bosh. Shoots from the corner. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Bosh has got his second basket of the game. Here is Parker. Pass to Jefferson. McDyess with the ball. Here's Duncan. Connects from 13 feet out. Duncan's got 7.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
LeBron outside. And Bosh backs down. And another basket for Miami.
So far, they've made all of their shots to start this game. A perfect 3 for 3.
San Antonio leading. Parker outside. It's Ginobili outside. LeBron grabs the miss. They trailed the entire game now. A chance to jump on ahead. Jefferson against Chalmers. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Chalmers. LeBron's now got his first basket. As the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 1. Backing him down is Duncan. Shoots from the post. Nails the bank shot. Duncan's got 9.
Right now, he's being extremely active on offense for him this quarter. He's perfect from the field.
Parker against Chalmers. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
They finally missed one after getting off to a great start. Excellent focus and intensity, not to mention execution.
Duncan against Bosch. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem. First one falls for him. Although he sometimes starts now, where do you think Manu ranks as the all-time 6th man in the NBA?
Well, he's very near the top, Kevin. I mean, Hondo Havlicek might get the nod as the best ever, but Manu is definitely in the conversation. I mean, he's on the list. You have to look at his numbers, and they speak volumes.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Anderson is checked in for Haslem, and it's Allen in for Mario Chalmers. Now here's LeBron. For 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game. Back to the hardware you're talking about with Manu, his energy off the bench really has been a game changer in so many ways for the Spurs during their numerous title runs.
Yeah, and all teams, Kevin, that make a run for a championship need firepower off the bench. But to have somebody as good as Manu to fill that role, I mean, that's an added bonus. That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Duncan against Wade. Shoots it up. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wade. He's covered by Ginobili. With the fadeaway, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
He makes such intelligent plays with the basketball. Always aware, always a threat to score.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Parker. To Ginobili. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Gorsberg caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Gors?
When I asked him what they're looking to do on the offensive end, he said, well, I'll tell you what we can afford to do. We can't let their shot blockers dictate the outcome because they're always a danger with these guys. Ball movement, he said, is going to be a huge key for them as the game progresses.
Thanks, Gors. Oh, so much for advanced scouting.
Sometimes that's a false prophecy, though, and you have to adjust to what the other team is coming out and running.
Here's Parker. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's McDyess. It's stolen by Wade.
The team doesn't need that mistake. You got to be efficient.
Allen, that's good. Here is Parker. Under 6 minutes left in the first. And McDyess backs in. Parker outside. And they get it. Kept alive. Here, and he flushes it through. Right slam cam with the replay.
That's a fantastic effort, Kevin. I mean, really, offensive rebounds are so important to helping your team win.
Well, just look at how he used his strength to get back up and finish.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Here's LeBron. After the basket by San Antonio. Now here's Wade. Past the bunch. Fires from 14. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Bosh has got 8 points. San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs with some changes. McGrady comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Tony Parker. And so here is San Antonio. 9-point game. Coach Greg Popovich now in his 15th season in the NBA, all with the San Antonio Spurs.
And in those 15 seasons, Kevin, 4 NBA championships, also Coach of the Year in 2003. He's earned his reputation well as one of the very best coaches in the league.
Now here's Wade. Here's Allen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Ray Allen, even at his age, is still a sight to behold when he takes that jump shot.
Yeah, he really is. He's got one of the sweetest jump shots we've ever seen in the history of the game. As pretty a shot as we'll see. And not just because it looks good, it goes in too.
So with Ray Allen, Clark, do you see him being that way for the next few years, a specialist?
You know, he's a better all-around player than people have given him credit for. I mean, his shooting is so superb and so special that that's what draws the most attention. But he's a good all-around basketball player.
He stretches those defenses, though, with that shot.
Yeah, he does.
Clark, some mixed results for the Heat last year against the Western Conference.
Yeah, they were a perfect 500 against the Western Conference, Kevin. Given what the Magic did against the West last year, you think the Heat would aim to improve that if they want to win the division.
A strong finish to throw it down, and he'll go to the line for one more. That's on LeBron James.
Just forget about the man in your grill and slam that thing home.
The defender is saying, what do I have to do to get out of here? The free throw drops for Duncan. Yeah, you know, if you look at it, Clark,